Hello, wrestling fans. Blake Smith from Walking the Ropes, and welcome to another episode of Walking the Ropes Wrestling Review for AEW Rampage from Atlanta, Georgia. And before I get into the Rampage review, we're going to quickly run down the results of Elevation and Dark from this week. But before all of that, make sure to check out the Walking the Ropes link tree for all things Walking the Ropes. For Dark Elevation this week, we started out with Diamante, Emi Sakura, Nyla Rose, and The Bunny defeating Julia Hart, Layla Hirsch, Ryo Mizunami, and Sky Blue. Anna Jay and Ty Conti then defeated Alice Crowley and Misha Kate. And then Santana and Ortiz defeated Brandon Lee and Isaiah Moore. Tony Nese defeated Vic Capri. The Hardy Family Office defeated The Dark Order. Jay Lethal defeated Trenton Storm. And, in the main event, Dark Order and the Varsity Blondes defeated Chaos Project and The Acclaimed. And for Dark this week, we had Sean Spears and Wardlow defeating Bear Country. Kylin King defeated Renee Mitchell. Santana and Ortiz defeated Brandon Gore and Gus de la Vega. And Sky Blue defeated La Rose de Negra. Alan Angels defeated Mike Reed. Ryo Mizunami defeated Danny Jordan. The Butcher defeated Michael Martinez. Julia Hart defeated Nikita Knight. Infinito defeated Ray Jazz, and I believe, if I remember from what I read online, Infinito was Bryan Danielson. Layla Hirsch defeated Sahara 7. The Varsity Blondes defeated Aaron Solo and Nick Camarado. Tony Nese defeated DeMarco James. Jorah Joel and Matt Hardy defeated Baron Black and Prince Agbala. Ethan Page defeated Fuego del Sol. And in the main event, Adam Cole defeated Anthony Green. And now, for AEW Rampage for this week, we had the TNT Championship match, Sammy Guevara defending against Tony Nese. This has been an interesting build for this match. Tony started out watching Sammy's matches, slowly studied him, and finally laying out the challenge. Sammy's still bandaged up from the street fight, so you would have to think the edge is on Tony as he's scouted Sammy well, and Sammy's injured, so I mean, all signs are pointing to Tony. But Sammy is the champ for a reason. He won't give up as he hits a corkscrew tope pretty much to start out the match. It didn't quite start out the match, but it was basically one of the first moves. And this match starts quick and doesn't skip a beat. They brawl to the outside and finally come in as Sammy goes to the top rope, but is stopped by Nese, who takes control in the ring, targeting the ribs and getting a near fall. Tony is toying with Sammy as he taunts the crowd and tosses Sammy around the ring. Sammy finally starts to come back as he slams Tony down, and Sammy keeps knocking Tony down, and he goes to the top rope, hitting a springboard cutter for a near fall. Sammy then goes for the GTH, Tony catches it and reverses it into a single leg crab, and they go back and forth. They both look to end it here, but Sammy hits a springboard moonsault to the outside and goes for another on the inside, but Tony pushes him off and hits a dive followed by a 450 for a near fall. Tony then tosses Sammy into the corner, but Sammy explodes out with a big boot followed by the GTH to win. Sammy Guevara defeats Tony Nese to retain the TNT Championship. For my Malteser scale, I gave this a 3.5 out of 5. It was a solid match, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Christian Cage and Jurassic Express then talk about being ranked number 1 for the tag titles. They say it is incredibly important that they scout their opponents so they know what they are up against when they go to win the AEW World Tag Team Championships. We then get a singles match, if you want to call it that. Jade Cargill versus Janaya Kai. Jade wastes no time, allows Kai to lock in a headlock so she can just toss her off, hits a big pump kick, followed by Jaded for the win. Jade Cargill defeats Janaya Kai. For my Malteser scale, I gave it a 1 out of 5. It was just kind of there. It was, we're obviously building to Thunder Rosa versus Cargill, but I would have been fine if we just got that match. We've had enough build for it. It just seemed a bit weird that we're still doing these quick squash matches with Jade. I don't know. After the match, Jade boots Kai again, and then Rosa runs down to the ring, and she takes down Jade, and they brawl until the refs can separate them. We then get the Super Click talking about Orange Cassidy as Don Callis walks by as he's talking on the phone. And they say he got exactly what he deserves. The Bucks then challenge the best friends, the best members of the best friends, they said, to a match next week. I guess they're cleared, which is good. Eddie then says Jericho has nothing to do with him and he's only looking to take out 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. Mark Henry talks with Pack and Penta, as well as FTR. Pack says he's not blind, so he will get revenge for Phoenix. FTR says they're the ones that will get revenge, and surprise, surprise, Phoenix isn't here again to defend the titles. FTR say they will beat them and become the 2-time AEW World Tag Team Champions whenever Phoenix shows up. We then get the tag team match main event, FTR versus Penta, El Cero Miedo, and Pac. And this looks like it's going to be a great match. FTR are annoyed with Death Triangle because they think Phoenix is ducking them from getting their second AEW tag title reign. When really, FTR are the only reason that's happening. They keep hurting Phoenix. Penta looks to get revenge on FTR and starts out strong as he delivers a huge kick to Cash and tags in Pac for a double drop kick. FTR then takes a second on the outside and Dax comes in and Pac keeps control still. Penta and Pac hit the stomp to the ass, I guess you want to call it, and Cash makes the save and drags Penta into their corner, allowing for FTR to double team Penta and take control. FTR then hit multiple double teams for a near fall, but Penta is able to use them against themselves and gets the tag. Penta then Pac comes in and clears the ring, and then hits a springboard, but buckles, and Dax can take control. I think they were going for his eye patch, but it genuinely looked like he just missed the top rope. So either really good selling on Pac's part, or good pickup for the commentators to make it work with the story. Pac tries to rally, but and rolls up Dax for a 10 count, but the ref is distracted by Cash and didn't see it. Dax continues to control Pac after that until Pac is finally able to fight out after the ref stops FTR from cheating, but he doesn't get far as Cash slides back in and takes control. Pac throws Cash outside, but Dax stops his plan and dumps Pac to the outside. FTR seems to be one step ahead as they keep the ref distracted pretty much the whole time until the ref finally noticed that it's the illegal man going for the cover and stops what looked like a sure win. Then up on the top rope, Pac fights Dax off and hits a shotgun drop kick and finally gets the tag, and Penta comes in and clears house, taking out both men. Penta has to fight both men at the same time here, and does so successfully as he dives around the ring and gets a near fall. But Penta goes for the near fall, Penta goes for the fear factor, but Cash fights out, and they hit a double team leg drop for a near fall. Penta, though, continues to fight off both men and hits a corkscrew code red for a near fall. Penta and Pack then go for the Fear Factor combo, but Cash stops them, and Penta deals with him, so he goes to the outside. Pack goes for a dive, but Dax stops him and hits a Tiger Driver for a near fall. Tully then tries to distract the ref, but it doesn't work. Cash then hits a Tornado DDT on the outside, which looked really awesome. And then Pack sends Dax to the outside and hits a moonsault to the outside. Pack then sets up to end it when Malachi runs to the ring and hits the black mist into Pack's only eye, and that gets the win. FTR defeats Pack and Penta El Saramiento. For my Malteser scale, I gave this a 4.75 out of 5. It was a fantastic match, and I truly, truly enjoyed every second of it. I think you should watch it. It was great storytelling. After the match, Penta tries to continue the fight, but FTR quickly beats him down and pulls his mask off. Malachi then gets in the ring and digs his thumb into Pac's eye, and then stands with a smile on his face, with Pac's blood on his hands. My overall for the show is a 4.5 out of 5. It was a really, really good show. I love where they're going with these with all the stories they're working towards. It's looking awesome. My match of the night is going to the main event. That was fantastic storytelling the entire time, even though they had to work around Phoenix not being there. It still worked great. My segment of the night goes to the Malachi post-main event stuff. That was really, really well done. I enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to where Malachi's character is going from here. And finally, my performers of the night. It is the main event competitors, as well as Malachi, because like I just said, this character is changing, it looks like. And I mean, through his Twitter, he's even said it's going to. And it looks like he was telling the truth, because that was something special. I'm really excited to see where he's going with this. But that is all for this episode of Walking the Ropes Wrestling Review. Thank you all for dropping in. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notifications whenever we upload a video. And I'll see you in the next one.